For those of you who don't know, I'm the festival director for the Sagahiwe Festival. We're a small organization. We take music to low-income neighborhoods so Indigenous families can participate in the arts. I also spent the last 17 or 18 years trying to educate myself so that I can help Indigenous artists amplify those messages on stages and any given concert. You're in front of thousands of people, and that's an opportunity to educate those people. Your music videos have a lot of views, like it's hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of people watching those.
Yeah.
And I was recently watching Timeless, and I was just thinking like how incredible it would be for you to normalize or make Indigenous people seem normal. Oftentimes I think in the media we are portrayed as either criminals or dependents, are politicians or protesters. And I think like it would be wonderful to see an older Indigenous couple celebrating like a timeless love, or maybe things that might be controversial to your audiences. Have you taken those chances yet?
I really don't have any problem speaking my truth and my views on things. I don't get nervous very often, but I'm a little nervous about some, and I have been nervous about sitting down and talking about this.
Yeah.
Because it really is. I recognize how, I try not to be ignorant, and I try to be a good person and not view the world in that way. But there are ways that I need to awaken myself to, and I don't know what those are yet, but there's a bunch of them. What message can I pass on to help this process along?
Man, we just need you in the room. We need you speaking up in those rooms where we don't have access. And so maybe if there's stereotypes being portrayed, people are making controversial statements about us, and we just need you in the room having our back and just telling people, we're just as unique and special as their loved ones. I think that goes a long way. And question the things that they've been taught through Disney films or racist team logos, that kind of stuff. Get them to see us as people. I think using every stage to show Canadians that we're just as special and unique as their loved ones. Because again, reconciliation for me is about making Canada a safer place for Indigenous people.
Yeah. Well, I remember going into a community, I believe it was in Manitoba. It was in northern Manitoba, and we had the green room inside one of the buildings, and we were just kind of hanging out. But I remember feeling like watching just the community, and I really wanted to mingle, and but we were in the room. It's like, I don't know how welcome I am. I don't know. We're just here. I had never been and played a show in that circumstance before, but we met some great people, and I really wish that I would have gone out there more.
Well, I often feel like when we put concerts on, we're replicating classrooms, and I think like. Not to generalize again, but I think a lot of Indigenous people don't succeed in classrooms, and they don't like the idea of just sitting quietly while somebody at the front of the room says something or does something or sings some notes. And so it's again, I think it's tough when we replicate classrooms. We kind of alienate some Indigenous people. I've often played with the idea of you do the proper concert that some people are going to just love, because obviously you have a big fan base, and then you maybe deconstruct that and just sit by the fire later on and bring the guitar and share some stories, and have community members share some songs and some stories too. I think that's the key for a lot of our communities, is the ability to participate, to contribute. And so I think, again, reciprocity plays a big role for a lot of our communities.
Yeah, I think a lot of people share a lot of things in common with grabbing a guitar and just sitting around a fire, no matter what community you're in.